Hey, what's up guys? I'm really glad you are with me in this brand new video of Fallout 4. I just want to say thank you for everyone who's watching my videos. I'm really trying to do as many things as I can and to show you even more, and I'm trying to record every single detail in this game, try to show you everything, even if it takes heaps of disk space. But anyway, that's the deal, guys. You have to, in my opinion, I want to show you everything. I would like to see everything. It's an amazing game so far, so many things to do and so many places to visit, guys, that I haven't been. Locations, secret stuff, power armors, they're gonna be heaps more in the future. So anyway, I'm back in Priden, and there is a quest that actually I don't like the title. I think it's blind betrayal. Let me check to be sure. Yeah, blind betrayal. We have to talk to Elder Maxon. I don't know what it's about. I really don't like the title actually. But I'm between this one, talk to Elder Maxon, or talk to Father. So I've decided to do this one first, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna go and talk to Father, because yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the end, and everything that we do counter effects all the other parts. So yeah, guys, let's go and do this. Thank you very much for watching, and let's go.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
No. Fuck, he knows about Father.
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Yeah?
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Danse's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL.
Oh fuck.
Without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
Oh shit, man. And he has my stuff. Fuck. My duty never told me?
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a Sith.
I suspect you're saying exactly what I want to hear, Knight. Do you wish to try again?
Huh?
Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it immediately.
Apparently I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, That doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
Oh shit.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me.
Perfect.
You're dismissed.
Fuck, really? So, either we kill Danse and get a promote, or lie to them and say that we kill him. There's always an option. Oh my god, guys. This is a little bit twisted, even for Bethesda. Really, I can't pickpocket him?
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
How is it even possible?
Attention! This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation. Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Danse.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Danse under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
Maybe you're the synth.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Danse had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Danse being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Danse up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
Don't like it, Johnny.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Danse did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen! You're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Danse.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
She has shit.
Stay alert for the scribe's sake. Remember who the real soldier is out there.
I found some technical documents for you.
And they're in wonderful condition as well. Excellent work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost... Check every building...
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot, and it leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Where the fuck are you going? I told you she doesn't have anything.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Danse?
That's a risky question, Halen.
I know it is, but I need you to listen to me for a minute. I've known Paladin Danse ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Danse.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Danse is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, you do what you have to do.
Really? So she feels sorry about the synth because she knows him, and why they don't think the same for all the other synths? I mean, yeah.
I know this isn't protocol, but please,
All right, I'll hear him out.
that's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Danse had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it.
Yeah.
So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Travel to Listening Post Bravo.
Scribe Halen.
I know you'll do the right thing.
Looks like Liberty Prime's coming along. Can't wait to see him smash the Institute.
I have discovered this one. Okay. Oh fuck. I'm gonna see you guys there in a second. And guys, I'm on my way to find Paladin Danse. Let me show you on the map. Fuck. Fuck, look at my energy. 80%? Fuck them. Yeah, I've been here before.
Going down.
And Paladin Danse, guys, he has a fat boy, I think it's a name. It's a legendary weapon that I bought, and I think he has something else too.
Unidentified intruders detected. Make any further escape attempts. Lawbreaker.
Fuck, it's a good weapon. This is Paladin Danse? Without his power armor, unbelievable.
Hey, pal.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Danse?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins, everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life, making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
Don't know.
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
I'm not going to kill you guys.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
No, I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
What do you mean, risk my life?
If Maxon learns that you've disobeyed a direct order to save the life of a synth, he'd have you executed. Why would you risk that for me?
Oh, yeah.
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
I can't accept that. I'm sorry. I don't wish to debate this any longer. You've sworn an oath to destroy the Institute and every synth that you find. No exceptions. Consider this your greatest test, Knight. Do you have what it takes to get the job done?
Huh? Fuck, really? Synth component. What? I have to try again, guys, to convince him.
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Which is?
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Anyway, guys, I think this is the right thing to do.
Going up.
Maybe they are waiting for us outside. No sale?
Ground floor.
Oh yeah.
How dare you betray the...
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you were wrong about him.
Him! Danse isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Danse. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Danse wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory. And some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right.
Fuck.
We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Danse, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Huh.
Is it too late to change my mind?
course not, Knight. I realize this is difficult for you. So I'm willing to forgive your previous insubordination. Now either you execute Danse, or I will.
Oh shit.
Please. He deserves to live.
That time has already passed. Make your choice.
Hey, fuck.
If he dies, what happens to me?
Given the circumstances, I'd be willing to overlook this lapse in judgment. The fact that Dance's true nature was hidden from you isn't your fault. Now make your decision, or I will.
For the good of the Brotherhood, he needs to die. But I won't pull the trigger myself.
I'm disappointed in you, Knight. Stand aside.
Just make it quick.
Ooh, with a knife.
Disgusting machine. Let this serve as an example to the Institute.
Ad Victorium, brother.
I'm disappointed you weren't able to carry out Dance's execution on your own, Knight.
He was my friend.
Which is the only reason I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment. I'm returning to the Pridwin, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
And think what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna load.
Whether he's human or not, Danse saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
Danse was merely following the rules set up in its programming. To mimic a Brotherhood soldier. A real soldier's bravery comes from within. From his heart and his soul.
Just listen to me. If I've earned any of your trust or respect while I've served with the Brotherhood, then I'd gladly trade it to keep Danse alive.
You value this machine's life that much. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Danse to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive. Which leaves me with only a single alternative. Danse, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight. And your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
I don't think we're gonna see any promotion.
Hi.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxim like that.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it'll have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
What the... fuck?
Hey, it took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to me.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you.
I'm not gonna take his perk.
Now, you better get back to the Bridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need
He
me,
doesn't have anything to give us, like the other guys.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a Sith, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Bridwin, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine its authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Goodbye, Danse.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna keep this, let's say, option and spare his life, even if I'm not gonna get a promotion, I think. Nevertheless, it feels the right thing to do, guys. So I'm gonna see you back in the Pride then.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Danse. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Oh, yeah?
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operation. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
Paladin Alpha, 93%. Compensating.
Guys, sorry about the weird transition, but I was actually a bit confused about what happened. You know, a lot of information, and the thing is that for the first time, after so many hours of gameplay, I went straight away to check on Google actually about what is about to happen with Paladin Danse, because actually I convinced him to stay, and I convince Maxon not to kill him, but the thing is he doesn't give me back any of my stuff. So the thing is that I went online to check and they say that it's supposed to be like that, and after a couple of quests he's gonna be back as your companion, because believe me guys, he has 2 or 3 of my legendary weapons which are really expensive, like the Fat Boy and another one, a Party Starter, and which are really expensive. So the good news is that I'm gonna find him. I hope so, it's true. So after a couple of quests I'm gonna head back to the bunker and take him as my companion. Alright, so the other thing is that I didn't like the fact of, you know, the picture of this one. You see, it's like breaking the ladder, so I suppose we gonna have to destroy the railroad, which actually not so good. I'm not gonna do that because actually they helped us so much, but I suppose that Elder Maxon, they want them dead because they're helping the scenes. So guys, that was one of the most controversial quests so far in Fallout 4 for me. Yeah, with Paladin Danse and he's a synth and all these kind of things. Yeah, it was really something. Anyway guys, I think next is gonna be this one. This one. I'm gonna go and talk to Father and see what is this all about. I don't think it's gonna be a good one actually, but I'm gonna try it guys, record it, and I'm gonna show it to you definitely. So this is from the one that I have now. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you liked this video, and please feel free to leave your comments and leave a like actually. Yeah, feel free to tell me your thoughts. I would really like to see what you guys are thinking about the game so far. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned to see what is about to happen. So take care guys, see you in the next one.